Hey guys, it's Dion here, man. I'm back, bro. We got the NBA Live 19, man. This the one, well, not the my career, but whatever. It's the one gameplay. This is round one of the NBA playoffs, bro. I'm on the Lakers. You know, I demanded a trade to play with my boy Bron. As you see, I'm basically a fucking clone of LeBron James, just light skinned with some dreads and fit, the very opposite of me. But anyway, man, yeah, man. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. This is we completely swept these niggas. This is the best of 5. I ain't got it on the best of 7. I ain't doing all that. I had it on 29 games throughout the whole year. I'm gonna win the championship because you know I got to go back to playing Tomb Raider. So I'm trying to hurry up and win the championship so I can go back to playing Tomb Raider. We gonna give Live his diligence, man. We gonna get this ring. You know what I'm saying? Look at my boy. He out here just killing shit. Yeah, fuck with your boy, man. Make sure to like the video, man. Fuck with your boy. Watch the video, man. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. See you guys at the end.
Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. A lot of contact. No whistle. Nice pass to set things up.
I wonder who we're going to see tonight. Playoff Rondo or that other guy? Because when he's on top of his game, there is no one better in terms of IQ and also vision. Unless the offense isn't clicking, expect to see him breaking down the D and ensuring everyone gets fed.
Westbrook to Adams. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Okay, that's all right. You take your lumps and you move on. You did exactly what the game plan was defensively to guard a player like that.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul. Now a whistle. And we're going to get a timeout from OKC as we'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Westbrook to Adams. Rejected by McGee.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Thunder. George. The shot almost. Los Angeles has the basketball. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
I mean, Ed, I get more and more impressed with guys' ability to shift their body. That's a Euro step, a side step. However they find a way to get through traffic and finish like that. Whew.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. The follow won't go either. The shot turned away by Adams.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Westbrook. Curling inside, throws it up. Oh, blocked away. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. Substitution being made in this one. That's going to... down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
I mean, if you have athletic ability like that guy offensively, as soon as you beat your man, if you don't beat him off the ground for the jump, you have no chance.
It's PG for 2. Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one. He's endured a major injury. He's had a change of address. But you look at Paul George, he is in the prime years of his career.
And there's no doubt about it. This entire offseason, if I were Paul George, I would think about how do I constantly channel my self-assigned alter ego. Playoff P needs to step up to the court every single day and bring that energy.
Oh, with the foul, and a chance coming up at the line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Kicks it around the perimeter. For 3, the harder the shot, the easier it looks from Michael Beasley.
And that's what this game is. As the game plays, you have to adjust on the fly. That delivers the element of surprise.
Westbrook. Chance for Westbrook, no good. To Beasley. Oh, he got a piece of it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Caldwell Pope. Shot from in close, no good. On the follow, way to stay with it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Westbrook into the front court. Up 5. To Beasley. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
First free throw is good.
Keep working him out, boy. He can't guard you.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. OKC ball. George to Westbrook. Here comes the screen. Westbrook to the basket, but his shot won't fall.
One of the best kept secrets in the game, utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air, crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
The Thunder will use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You always going in think you can get more at the rim.
The shot by George won't go down.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he
Stuffs it down with authority.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Oklahoma City's got it. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Lays it up and in. Now a 3. At the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. So far, it's been all Lakers. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway.
I got ball. I got ball. Me. I got him, man.
Here comes the screen. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
And you're allowed 2 steps after you pick the basketball up. It doesn't matter which feet you step with, but 2 counts.
Lets it fly from long range, and Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open, takes advantage.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Stuffs it down with authority.
If you know a guy is a driver, there's no need to apply that much pressure on him if his main objective is to get to the rim. Play off of him, make him think about the jump shot, and also, guys from the weak side on the help side, make sure you're playing those gaps and you try to close out as quick as possible when he puts his head down.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
And he connects on the first free throw. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Nice pass to get things going.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is it?
Shot at the buzzer does indeed go down, but it only affects the final score. This ball game is over. The Lakers get the victory. They've grabbed game 1 of this best-of-5 series. Get that first one in a 5-game series.
And the important thing to remember here is that this is not a 7-game series.
Westbrook. The Thunder down to 4 on the shot clock. Westbrook. Chance for Westbrook. No good.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not.
Stuffs it down with authority. Whoa, that was like an express train. No local stops.
It's like you walking into the tunnel getting ready before this game. I saw you. You were locked in. You had the horse blinders on. You were myopic. Nobody was stopping you. You were focused.
Jay, there's a level we have to reach. Game in and game out. Gamers know what it's about. To Stevenson. Inside, he scores.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Oklahoma City ball. Westbrook to Schroeder. Ah, rocking the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Thunder, so it stays with the LA Lakers. Knocked loose. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Thunder, so it stays with the LA Lakers. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Thunder. Straight on 3. At the buzzer. And a three-pointer at the buzzer for good measure. What a finish to the opening period. A great stretch here to start the game. On to the second quarter. Jay, I don't know if we're going to see quite that level of offensive production that we saw to start this one.
It was great to watch, and both teams were on fire. But, Ed, let me bring you inside one of the huddles. These teams are fiery. I heard one player say, we got to draw a line. We got to fight. We got to continue to compete. Get up in somebody's face. The effort will be there in the second quarter.
Stuffs it down with authority.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Schroeder with the basketball. Minute gone by in this second quarter. Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. It stays with Oklahoma City. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. George. Has a look. George with a shot, no good. To Caldwell Pope. And gets to the basket. Jay, he knew exactly where he was going with it.
It's not a travel, Ed. You're allowed 2 steps after you pick up the ball. Now, these steps may be more east and west instead of north and south, but this is the new game that these young kids are playing.
Jay, they're so athletic. I would imagine it varies from official to official.
Or it varies from great player to great player.
Count it.
This is basketball one-on-one. Play inside out. Give the big man the ball, and the rest of the court will open up. That was an easy lay.
Another chance. Los Angeles, they have it. And the finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Paul George, down to Adams. Steven Adams with the slam.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
The jumper's off the mark.
You know, as a shooter, you recognize that was good defense, but that's more on you than it is the defense. Challenge yourself to get the ball back and continue to be aggressive.
Westbrook into the front court. He'll run the offense to George. Trying to cash in. The shot by George won't go down. Oh, emphatic slam.
I see this happen so much in the game. Just because a guy beats you off the dribble doesn't mean that you need to quit on the play. Stay in there, continue to be physical, even if you're behind the play.
George to Westbrook. Knocked loose. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Thunder. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Off the assist.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Westbrook to Adams. Shot from the lane won't go. Scores from the post.
As a great player, I would love it if somebody guarded me that way. I get guarded that way every day in practice. You know what we call those? Dummy workouts.
Gets off the 3. At the buzzer. We've reached halftime here in Game 2. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
And it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Lakers will start the second half with a decent lead. But then we get to lead I see it happening with their transition game. They've done a great job today of working the fast break offense. Have a look at the leading scores for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Thunder are down at halftime and in need of some momentum.
And someone needs to step up offensively if they plan to win this game. Not a single player has gotten into double digits yet.
Have a look at the leading scores for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Game drive. Bench points.
The Oklahoma City Thunder had enough difficulty dealing with the opposing starters, let alone their bench players. They really need to adjust for the depth of this opposing team and figure out how to slow them down.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going.
Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Russ at the controls. Here comes the screen. To Adams. Nothing going here on that drive. From the painted area, won't go down. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
The free throw good as he completes the three-point play. And the lead is up to 9. Now a whistle. And we're going to get a timeout from OKC as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Knocked loose. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw up and good as he finishes off the three-point play. The lead is down to 6. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Add one more to his total. The Thunder have the possession. Here comes the screen. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. OKC now with 4 to shoot. Westbrook, old school, backs his man down for the basket. Jay, if you're Russell Westbrook, how do you take on the responsibility of getting them over the hump?
You have to own it, Ed. And that starts with owning the fact that, yes, you were the first player in the history of the game to average a triple-double back-to-back years, but that did not equate to your team being successful. Sometimes less is more. And he has to make sure that he's surrounded and allowing the players he's surrounded with to help him get to the next level.
To Ball. Has a chance, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Lonzo Ball is so different. There's something special about a player that can always deliver the ball on time and on target. Let me break that down for you. The on-time part means the ball isn't delivered 1 second too late or 1 second too early, but at the perfect time for you to go right into your shot or make a play. The on-target aspect means that the ball is either delivered right in the pocket for a shooter, or for a big, it hits you right in the chest so you can go up for a slam. With his head constantly on a swivel, it's safe to say that Lonzo Ball is already an elite passer.
George, he connects off the step back. At his size on the wing, that's a tough matchup on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, let me tell you about why he's so great defensively. He gets up into you and forces you one way. Does not give you an option to dance with the basketball. That wingspan, that frame, that size, that strength, and that lateral quickness. Oh, there's no getting by Mr. George.
OKC ball. Paul George to Adams. Can't connect from in close.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
George to Adams. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First one goes down. So he hits the first, misses the second. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
And I love when people are saying, well, he's not an exciting player. I don't need him to be exciting. I need him to be fundamentally sound.
Paul George. Strong finish for Paul George. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
He was hacked. They let it go.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high up the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shots.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
No, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
And he knocks it down at the line. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Slams it down.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. So far, it's been all Lakers. It's been a compelling game so far. The 4th quarter is underway. down for McGee. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
One free throw up and good. The lead now 14. Oklahoma City's got it. Here comes the screen. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
And when he gets going, he is automatic from that position on the floor.
And they'll take that any day of the week. A drive, but he can't get it to go. Inside, he scores.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Schroeder. To Paul George. 4-3. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
The Thunder will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
Into front court comes Rondo. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Beasley. And scores.
You hear coaches talk all the time about passing the ball on time and on target. As a passer myself, if I can deliver the ball to you in a position where I cannot give you options to think, but just go up and make the play easy, that's a win-win.
George. Good look that time, but off the mark.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Schroeder to George. Shot by George, misses. Off the assist.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And throws it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Lakers come up with it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
And scores at the rim. Beautifully done with the Euro step.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Gets it in the right corner. George, it's no good. Shot's not going down. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Misses the first. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Now a 3 at the buzzer. the victory. They'll take a commanding 2-0 lead into Game 3 of this 5-game series. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
The Lakers dominated this game from beginning to end. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. Check out the leading scores for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Thunder are no longer suffering through what was a big-time blowout.
And every team in this league loses games. You just don't want to lose them like this. I can already see a players-only meeting in their future.
Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Game track. Assists.
As you can see in the highlights, this team did a great job of staying competitive and putting in the necessary effort to get the win.
Player of the game.
And while you can't track leadership on a stat sheet, it was by far the most impressive thing he did in this game.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show.
These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
On to Game 3 of the first round of the Western Conference playoffs on EA Sports. We're at Chesapeake Energy Arena in downtown OKC. Tonight, it's the Oklahoma City Thunder getting set to take on their co-tenants here in the City of Angels, the Los Angeles Clippers. Along with Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Lakers coming in. They lead this 5-game series 2-0. And now they'll have 3 shots in trying to advance.
The one thing we know about playoff basketball, expect the
Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
Schroeder. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Oklahoma City's got it. Schroeder. Not that time.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Here's Schroeder with it. His team up by 1. Schroeder. The Thunder down to 4 on the shot clock. Goes to the right side. Dennis Schroeder. His first effort off the mark. To Stevenson. Fires the three. Good luck telling Lance Stevenson there's a bad shot. It's the tough one.
The post-shot confidence is everything. He's still running down the court, holding his extension.
Gets it in the left corner. Here comes the screen. Sheer strength to slam it down. He ran right through the gauntlet.
Clean up in aisle 4. Repeat, clean up in aisle 4. If there's anyone from the weak side that wants to participate in this game defensively, please raise your hand.
Oklahoma City ball. Takes stock of the floor. Inside, he scores.
That's what you like. That rip through right into the shot. That's smooth.
Have to respect all elements of his game. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw's good. A 3-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. OKC ball. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
That's the end of 1 here in game number 3. Jay and I back with more after this. This is the first round of the West playoffs on EA Sports. One quarter down. Long way to go. So buckle up. It's wide open.
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. The Thunder have the possession. George to Adams. Off the assist.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Westbrook to Adams and draws the foul.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Nope, first one does not go. No good. Missed them both. Westbrook to George. Rejected by McGee. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. And he finishes at the rim.
Keep working him out, boy. Can't guard you.
Gets off a three. At the buzzer. So the two teams will head to the locker room as we reach the break here in game number 3. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports halftime report. The Lakers certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Thunder have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse.
At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely.
Have a look at the leading scorers for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Game track. Bench points.
The Oklahoma City Thunder were not given a chance to relax in that opening half. Even when the starters were on the bench, the reserves were maintaining the lead and earning their playing time.
Player of the half. Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going.
Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. To Paul George. Here comes the screen. Paul George. He's denied.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
George. He cruises in for 2. Too easy. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate or not hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
Shot from the lane won't go. Now pass taken away by the Thunder. Great feed. Slam dunk, Russell Westbrook.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Curling inside. The shot turned away by Adams. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Thunder. Time to shuffle things up. That one.
Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
Westbrook. Abrinas with a shot, no good. Has a chance, knocks it down from mid-range.
I tell you, he's so special, Ed. He makes the game look easy.
A lot of hard work to make it look easy. It's Russ at the controls. Shot by Westbrook won't go. To Caldwell Pope. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting report.
On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Off the assist.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. James into the front court. The lead is 15. A big finish at the rim.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Down to Adams. From the painted area, won't go down.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
And hits the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. To Ball. Ball with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead.
Good shot, man.
Russ at the controls. And a chance coming up at the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Misses the first. Knocks down the second after missing the first. To Caldwell Pope. Won't go.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
To James. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw's good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Thunder with the basketball. To Adams. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Oops, he missed the first one. Good bounce back, hits the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. To James. Layup goes down. Well done.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Count it. And the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
To Kyle Kuzma. Oh, it's blocked by Adams.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Thunder with the basketball. Russell Westbrook steps into it. Chance for Westbrook. No good.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
The Lakers get the victory, and they're moving on to the second round of the NBA playoffs. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Here we go, the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers are one step closer to a championship with today's win. Still, the journey is far from over. They've got to stay focused. They want this journey to end with the Larry O'Brien Trophy in their hands. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Thunder weren't able to advance after that tough loss. I got a sense they didn't expect for their offseason to start just yet. I know what the feeling's like, and it can be tough, but it's all about how you come back from it. Who knows what they'll be like next season? It'll be interesting to see for sure.
Game track. Assists.
These guys walked in with the game plan, and they walked out with the win. And these highlights, they tell even more of the story.
Player of the game.
And what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup.
Now I'm end it right there, man. We did it. We done swept these niggas, man. Put them under the grave. Shit. But yeah, man. We got Dallas coming up in the second round, man. I'm upload that soon. Cause I'm gonna start recording that, and I'm gonna do the third round and the finals. I'm gonna record all that separately from each other, bunch up the rounds together like I did this one, cut it down, and then boom, we gonna have this like this, and y'all gonna see my nigga hosting up the trophy as finals MVP. My dude finna get Rookie of the Year and Sixth Man of the Year. I'm not a starter, and I can't be MVP because I only got it on 5 minutes a game. I ain't playing no damn 12 minutes to try to get MVP. I don't give a shit like that. But yeah, man, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Fuck with your boy, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose.